Something about Afro beats or something like that. And so you may like, yeah, you may like that type of music. Wow, that's crazy. Hey, it was good. Sagittarius. You don't have to be a Sagittarius sun sign. You can have it anywhere in your chart. It may resonate, may not, all that. But if it does, you know, I guess hit the like. You know, that's what's up. If it does not, it's all good. You can do what you want. However, use your discernment because not everything is for everybody. All that. So, I really want to get microblading done. For real. All right. I may game later on. I don't know. I haven't been at Barnes & Noble in a while. Alright, my bad. I'm just gonna get it. Who we doing? Yeah, Sag. You can be done with the Taurus, you don't have to. Let's get some personality out here. Make it a little bit fun. All up in my motherfucking shit. Probably parts it. I don't know if he does it or not. But it's like, damn. I'll be staring right at people when they be staring at me. Depends. Most times I do. But I don't like getting sized up. I don't like people eyeing me and shit. We gonna be sitting there staring at each other. Personality. That's good. Sag placements. Ooh, guru. He could be a man. You don't have to be. Detached manipulator. You could be, this could be politics, but you can be done with a Gemini. You don't have to be him. So you could be some type of teacher, a counselor, something like that. It's like you help people spiritually, some way, some shape, somehow. You can be embodying like a particular type of like energy, or you're trying to be on some type of particular path. This can be a religious path, especially if you if you wasn't really religious in the beginning, like to begin with. You could have just been like ran off faith, but maybe you didn't really have like a particular religion to settle down with and practice. Or you're helping other people do this, but it seems like you got the best intentions, or somebody got the best intentions for other people. Let's see who. You or someone got the best intentions for the other. This could be somebody online, or you can be meeting somebody online, or I don't know. Well, let's see. Whoa. You can be a life path 3, 8, master number 11. You don't have to be. Life path 1, my bad. 1 is not here, but or you could be a life path 2, but I can understand being a life path 1. It's like somebody here is on this solo journey. I mean, with the 9 of Pentacles, it seems like you are super close to having it all, whatever all is to you. But this could also be just, you know, being completely grounded within self. Like knowing who you are and shit. You learn the lessons, you put those lessons to work. They get put to the test all the time because we're constantly getting tested. But this is about your own individual path. Somebody can be agnostic, or it could have been. So what's going on with this 9 of Pentacles? Something about Sonic or Donkey Kong or Mario or something. Sega. I'm gonna start bringing back, yeah, what the fuck? I haven't really heard people like phones go, well, I don't really be hearing people's phone go off anymore. Everybody's getting text. Everybody's texting. But anytime I hear phones go off, it's just generic ass iPhone shit or something. But I don't hear people playing, like, using music as their ringtones anymore like we used to. I remember I used to do that like a lot. Back when like the Razor, like the, not the Razor, but the other one, it was like, it wasn't a flip phone. I think they had the Razor and they had something else. But I used to, when everything with prepaid was a thing, you just get you a fucking SIM card, pop that bitch in, man. But yeah, like that, I'm just bringing that shit back. I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody probably still does do those things, but I'm definitely thinking about getting back on that because I like to hear what I like to fucking hear. You know, it's kind of like not a trigger. You know, people get what's that shit called? Like the, not trigger word, maybe, you know, people who are like, you know, MK ultra'd out, and the trigger word can be like Jesus Christ or something like that, and somebody like completely get glitched the fuck out, or because they're, you know, it's very much so weird. I don't know why I'm saying Al Roker. It's weird. Anyways, but yeah, I don't know where that came from, but I'm definitely about to start playing like music instead for my fucking ringtones. I want to hear something. I want somebody to be like, what the fuck? Whatever that means. All right, so yeah, some of you guys can definitely be helping other people. It's about keeping it real. Cool. So that's what you do. You keep it real. All right, so you're being guided to do this. This is something you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be some type of teacher or counselor, SAG placements, or whomever I'm talking to, whichever SAG I'm talking to. You can definitely be a man. You don't have to be, but yeah, you're supposed to be guiding other people, or you're supposed to be giving them like words of encouragement, or words of advice, like good advice at that, not just anything. Not saying, oh yeah, put this type of mayonnaise on your egg sandwich. No, we're talking about we're talking about other shit. Some of you guys may feel some type of way about, maybe feel a loss of direction when it comes to what to talk about, or what to tell people, or what to yeah, talk about. Somebody could be eating like tomato soup or something with crackers. It's Campbell's or some shit. It ain't no homemade. Somebody didn't make any homemade. It's hard for me to drink. I mean, it's hard for me to eat much of anything like canned or whatever, unless it's an absolute need. Like if I'm doing it for a reason, then yeah. Well, duh. But you know what I mean? Like, say I'm making like sloppy joes yet again. I'm gonna get back with sloppy joes. Say I'm making sloppy joes and I want to make it with canned chickpeas because I don't want to wait to soak fucking chickpeas overnight or whatever and do all this and do all that. So I just get chickpeas and a can of chickpeas that's already ready and whatnot, and I take that, drain it, rinse them off, mash them up, and then create my meal, you know. Some people would rather do that than, you know, do all the other extra steps just to do the same thing, just to have the same thing. So for me personally, unless that's absolutely needed, say, you know, I'm trying to budget, or is a fucking apocalypse or something, I really don't use canned goods like that. But in certain situations, canned goods is really easy, really quick, really, you know, fast. So, you know, why not? But some of you guys could definitely be studying up on what it is you putting in your body. It's like reading the ingredients more, or understanding the ingredients. Even if it's something you think you know, it's like you could be looking into it just to get like a second opinion on what it really does, how it breaks down in your body, and what it does to your body, like a chemical reaction. This could also be skin or dermal. Maybe you get a dermal piercing or something, where you're a piercer. I haven't had a piercing in a while, but I was thinking about getting my ears, my industrials redone, and maybe a second hole above this one, like maybe like a second, not like a gauge. I don't want to get more gauges. I just want like a regular hole for an earring, like right above it. I do want my industrial. I had it done twice and it got fucked up. No, I had this done once. It got fucked up. I didn't even go back to try to get it done again. I just wanted to heal. So now it's healed. I can do it better this time because I had locks then. And then I had other piercings before I let them go ahead and close up. But then I had my nose pierced twice, which I want to get it re-pierced. At the time I was wearing a lot of glasses, so it was constantly sliding down, and oil and whatever from the day of that I worked, or what I was getting on my shit was infecting my nose, like my nose ring twice. Well, the first time was actually okay. That's when it was getting infected. The second time was because I had to keep taking it out because the job that I was at, they were like, yeah, you can't have a nose piercing in, and it was other people who had nose piercings, and I was getting targeted there mainly because I wasn't doing what they wanted me to do, because it wasn't nothing to do. So it's just like, I'm not gonna sit here and overwork myself that I'm getting severely underpaid for, just so it doesn't look like that I'm not working. It's like it's nothing to do. I was at the fucking gluten-free station. It's nothing there. People barely came to the gluten-free station to get food. It's like, this shit is gonna sit here on this hot plate for fucking ever. There's no reason for me to sit around and pretend like I'm cleaning shit when there's nothing to clean. So, shit like that. So you guys look back at a situation like, I don't know, something makes you feel like you need to maybe rethinking something, or a feeling that's getting brought up is making you just not pissed off, but thinking like, just you make it mad or something. This could be about a family dynamic. It doesn't have to be. It could be a marriage. Queen of Cups reverse. Love loss. Yeah, Sag. You're not here, so I feel like you're not a Sag sun sign I'm talking to. Maybe you are, shit, I don't know. But you're here a little bit, but not like that. You're way in the background. If that's not the case, it could just be the fact that you're too focused on this this embodiment that you're undertaking. Maybe that's why you're not here, because you're embodying something else. What's up with this Queen of Cups reverse? Let me know with a Cancer. I don't got time for it. Nope. Let's move on. Get some more personality out here. What else we got? I cut Sag reading extra short last night. I was like, nah, I'm good. Social battery drained. So somebody here could be having some insecurities. This could be different people, or different situations. Don't have to be all something that you're dealing with or whatever. So this could be a friend of yours. Somebody who likes to be left alone. They usually are a loner or something like that, and this could be you. But something could be somebody could be putting the spotlight on another person's insecurities, whatever that means or however that goes. Somebody could definitely not be a nice person. However, whatever that, I don't know if it's you. Maybe somebody just feel like you're not a nice person because you like to exploit people or point out people's insecurities and their problems and their issues. Well, usually if you point them out, then at least they know that it needs to be addressed. So it's not necessarily a mean thing to do. I guess it depends on the approach or how you handle it or how you go about expressing that somebody needs to whatever step up, or they need to do something, or they need to work on something that could be rather damaging to a connection. Whatever type of connection, can be anything, or just for them to themselves. The Chariot, definitely dealing with the damn Cancer. You always are. It's like you and Capricorn always are dealing with either a Gemini or a Cancer. There's always a Cap and a Gemini, or it's a Cancer and a fucking Sag. Somebody likes to cause trouble. This could be a Cancer. Yeah, don't get them started. What's this? It could be life path 4, 9, 3, 1, or 2. Yeah, this could be somebody that you're friends with, or this part of your group. Somebody's like a jokester, I'll say. That could be a Virgo or something, could be a female. Somebody could be a jokester, or they could be older than you or older than people, but acting, yeah, the Fool. It's so interesting. I didn't think that was going to come out, but here it is. Somebody is older than a lot of people in the group or in this friend group or whatever this situation is, but they acting like a fucking, like, they're acting like a clown or something. I don't know what the fuck this is. Somebody likes to make fun of the authority figures and what they're not gonna do. Like somebody may feel like they're above the law or something. Or somebody play around too much. What's going on? This is full. Is this Taurus we're talking about? What did I ask about? It's like you're waiting for somebody to either learn their lesson, or you're waiting for somebody to kind of get taught a lesson. Somebody's like, any day now, they're going to learn something. They're going to know I'm not the one to fuck with, or they're going to know that this shit ain't the game. I don't know what this is. Yeah. If I can smoke fear away, I will never. So, Gemini? Somebody can be like, 1 minute they're this way, the next minute they're that way. Like, 1 minute y'all cool, y'all friends, and so you thought, and then the next minute, like, y'all are arch enemies or something, or somebody's coming after you, or got something to say, or got you, like, involved into some drama or something. I don't know what's going on. This is lame. What's up with this hair file real quick? For somebody, this could also be someone that somebody is married to or in some type of commitment with. So, what the fuck is this? No. Now, this could have something to do with somebody's bank too, or bank statements. You may have like conflict going on with your bank or some shit like that. Somebody definitely talks, I'm not gonna say talk down to people, but they can definitely make people feel some type of way. And I don't know if this is intentionally or somebody just chuck it up to tough love, but it may be like not necessarily just tough love. Somebody may be like going overboard with it. Or this is just how somebody feels. You can be done with a Scorpio, Taurus, Aries, and I don't know why I said that. It's not, but it can be, maybe. I'm going to say Aquarius, Cancer. Whatever that's about. Appreciate it, big. Let's see, what else we got? My bad, these readings be getting mad boring around the end. Something about Chuck or Taylor. Somebody could be, I forgot what I was going to say. Somebody could be yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. So somebody could be doing something for all the wrong reasons. Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's get one. Who just got Samurai in reverse? Somebody else got a Samurai in reverse. Aries, was it? I think so. So you may want to watch Aries reading. You may be dealing with the Aries or whatever, but somebody is not giving up something still. Yeah, Taylor, whatever that's about. I'm getting Taylor Swift off of this person. That's random, but whatever. So somebody could be, somebody can do a shit ton just so people would like them, or, you know, or whatever, or like them more. Yeah, back to that gesture energy. Somebody definitely could, I don't know, feel like they're better than people, especially when they're getting on someone's case about something. It may seem like they act like they're better than, or they're superior. Yikes. Somebody's not giving up, but we got loser here. Somebody can be born in 88, don't have to. 65 is here, 56 is here. Somebody can be a life path 6-5, master number 11, life path 8, 6-1, or 6 or 1 or 7. But somebody may feel like they do so much, but they always get the short end of the stick. You know, like nice guys finish last, all that shit. Nice girls finish last. Somebody may feel like they're always running into some bad luck or something. No. That's funny though, the way you said Areola. I don't like killer here. Yikes. What the fuck? Some of you guys are dealing with like someone who's quite ruthless. They're unreasonable. They may even be, they hex others and curse others and shit. What the fuck is this? No. Especially with this killer energy. This could be because of a person. Hopefully that's not how you feel. But, I mean... I don't like that. Somebody... Okay, so if somebody's strategic, they don't know that you are too. You know how you know the mind of a killer or something like that, or you have the mind of a killer. Not saying you are one, but you can be real intelligent, but somebody could have made you feel like you weren't that, like you're a loser, or maybe this is how you feel, but you're not giving up on yourself or whoever this is. It's like you're on the sidelines, but that doesn't mean you're going to give up. That could be life path 2, 5, 7. No, thank you. So some of you guys could just be walking away from a relationship with, you know, could be someone who, I don't know, this could just be out of self-love. You know, you have faith that things will get better as time goes on. Some of you guys, you're just walking away from a relationship where you are made to feel like a loser. I'm not saying that you are that or somebody saying these things, but that's just how you feel, like you're getting the short end of the stick in a situation, in a relationship or whatever, or it's like you're having bad luck with lovers or something, or you're always the one that don't get picked or chosen. I'm not saying you're trying to get picked or chosen. You may feel like you're, if there's always like another party or third party, whatever, it's like you may feel like somebody always chooses another party or something like that. It's like you actually be exceeding your capabilities, but it's not looked at in a good way, especially if this is like the opposite sex. My friends look at that and they were like, oh, well, you must be this, that, and the third because you're doing all this for me and I'm doing nothing for you, so you must not really care about yourself. You know, shit like that. And it's not necessarily true. Some people are just genuinely kind people who like to give, or just givers by, you know, they're just givers and they don't really be thinking about like, oh no, I gotta play it smart. Not people who are genuine, but these days people gotta play games and shit just to pretend like, just to get the person. It's just like, all that shit for what? No. That shit is too much. It is. It really is. The best thing to do is just, if you need to detach, just detach. But all that other shit, game plan and do this to get this result and you'll get chosen if you do that. It's like, nah. If somebody don't want to choose you genuinely, like, you know, if they don't want to choose you from you being who you are, who you present yourself to be, and it's genuine, it's who you are, and you're not like, you know, you're an actual decent person or whatever the case may be. And I feel like you should show up just like that. I mean, definitely don't let anybody, you know, walk all over you and all this other weird shit. But definitely, definitely protect yourself from people who make you feel some type of way just for giving a fuck, you know, genuinely giving a fuck about another person. Because people be like, oh, you're simping. What? Because that shit is so weird when people say motherfuckers simping because they give a fuck about the person that they're with. How the fuck is that simping? Isn't that human? Isn't that how it's supposed to go? I take care of you, you take care of me, we take care of each other. You know, I don't make you feel like shit, you don't make me feel like shit, so we should be good. Everything should be copacetic. What, like, you know, you provide this, I provide that, shit like that. Like, why is that so hard? Like, now, if you was to even show interest in the person that you love or you with or whatever, that's simping. It's like, what the fuck? Like, people are annoying as shit. There's a reason why motherfuckers cannot be happy. Even when they have something good, they cannot be happy with that. They gotta fuck it up. I've been there before, so I know. However, it's times where it's just like, okay, when does the shit end? When does the shit stop? When is motherfuckers just like, you would think that showing up yourself, however, still protecting yourself is you would think that it'd be a good thing. It's looked down upon. It's like, no, you gotta act like this and that and the third. You gotta, and it's like, that shit is exhausting. Now, if you want to be in a relationship or whatever that badly, or get chosen, or by all means, do what you gotta do to get that person, to force that person, or to get that relationship or that person that you want. Good for you. However, I feel like it's not real. That shit is not real. Because you're doing a dance just to get something. You shouldn't have to do none of that shit. What's up with killer? Yeah, walking away. Or walking towards. Some of you guys can be abandoning somebody you had suspicions about, or you're going to investigate something. You're going to search for the truth. So you could be going to, I'm not gonna say this killer, but you could be going to whoever this is, or somebody that you trust to get the truth, especially after detaching, whatever that means. What's up with loser? But it's in reverse, so it may not necessarily be how you feel. It could just be in general. 5 of Cups. That makes a lot of sense, because people with 5 of Cups energy, depending on the situation, could feel like losers. It could also be self-defeating. Why does somebody feel like they're in timeout or on the sidelines? Too many. Whatever. Something's not being reciprocated. Somebody feels betrayed. It's something to do with the energy. You could have been very much so free loving, very open, very honest, possibly very loving, very caring, very attentive. And you might have felt like somebody stuck the knife in it and twisted that bitch in your spleen. This could be a Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but you could really be feeling like a loser, or somebody had you feeling like a loser. I just don't know why, you know. Or you could be the Gemini sun sign that somebody tried to make you feel like you weren't good enough or you were a loser or something. I don't know if it was on purpose. What else? Yeah, Judgment is here, so it's all for a reason. This is a wake-up call for you. If not a wake-up call, this is definitely like, for me, I feel like it's a wake-up call. You could be going through an awakening knowing that, hey, maybe I'm not entirely the problem. Maybe I'm not a loser. Not whoever this is for. Somebody may be like, maybe I'm not, you know, as bad as someone was saying that I am, or whatever. I don't know. But everything has its purpose, and the purpose of this situation for someone is to know their worth, or to know what it is they bring to the table, and actually bring that shit to the table, and don't talk about bringing the shit to the table, but never do. So, it's like I was saying earlier, keeping your word or keeping it real, that shit I was saying, same thing. You can have Scorpio, you're trying to be a cusper. Sag, you're still here. It's got more Scorpio. Pisces doesn't mean anything. So what is this? You're not giving up. You may have people telling you to give up. You're not this, you're not that. Now it depends on the situation. Yeah, you're not giving up. you're staying 10 toes down with this shit, or you're about to. Hermit. So you can definitely be, some of you guys can like Kung Fu flicks. I do too. But some of you guys could definitely be, confronting yourself. This is about, self-reflection of who you are, shit you've learned, and keeping it real with yourself. I like that. I like it. And some of you guys gotta get out your comfort zone. You may be in this hermit energy. Stop being so cooped up, defensive, you know, so afraid to connect with other people because you don't fuck with people who are disloyal. You might feel like you had a lot of disloyal people around you. You might even been disloyal to yourself. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this, yeah, the dawn of a new day. Start a brand new day. Anyway, so yeah. This could be you repurposing things around you to create a different type of lifestyle or a different type of life. Some of you guys are just, you're open to whatever this Ace of Pentacles is. You're open to new shit. You're open to new opportunities after some type of loss, because you could have lost things. This could have left you feeling like a loser. Yeah, some of you guys, this is about losing shit or losing people. Maybe they lost you. Shit, I don't know. It really depends on the situation. But that doesn't make you, you're not giving up though. Whatever this is like you're not giving up on love. You're not giving up on finding that job, finding that right this, that right that. You're not giving up on some shit. I don't give a fuck what it is. You're going to keep doing something. You're going to keep putting your time, energy, and effort into something. Could be yourself. Somebody could have said, just give up on yourself, Sag. You're not this, that, and the third. You're, you know, blah, 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 blah. You'll never get this. You'll never have that. I mean, hopefully not. That's not what's, you know, what was going on or what's going on. But some of you guys are not allowing something to turn you cold. Yeah, Magician and a motherfucking death. Goodness gracious. You got everything you need to change your fucking life. Change something around. Turn something around. Confront yourself in things. Let go of things. It's about transitioning. Why accept this if you're going to still feel like a two-time loser? If you're still going to feel like I'm not good enough for this Ace of Pentacles that's coming my way, then you're gonna miss opportunities. So why even, so you are worth it, or you deserve something. I don't know if why you feel like you don't. That's not for everybody. Somebody feels like, no, I don't deserve to have an opportunity because look at all the other opportunities that came my way and I just fucking failed and squandered and fucked it up or whatever. It's like, that's not necessarily how it goes and or true. What's up with this having faith? Yeah, having faith in a fucking fool. That's good though, especially with profane prostitute upright is a good card. Because you're not a sellout or anything, This is you being your own friend, your own ally, having your own back. And if you are walking away from a toxic relationship, here you go with the fool, having faith that especially if you had integrity, self-love and integrity is a big thing here. So if you had self-love and integrity, that's the reason why you did what you did, or that's the reason why you're walking away from something that's not good for you, or you're just going to take that leap even though, who knows, you have faith, you having faith, you have faith, or you're having faith. Your personal power is being able to walk away and let something go, or whatever, if it's not good for you, or vice versa, or letting somebody go if you feel like you're not good for them. Some of you guys, you could be blocking a fire sign. Could be an Aries, could be a Leo. But if this is you feeling like you don't deserve this Queen of Wands, or that could be you. You may feel like you don't deserve something, or you may feel like it's always hard to get to whoever this is. But there's definitely a blockage. The Fool. Your personal power, you could just be this Queen of Wands. You could be the one that's like keeping people at arm's length. Some of you guys are not really interested in love necessarily. You can be blocked off from that. Could definitely be from somebody in particular, but it don't have to be. Yeah, Emperor. Could be Aries. Ace of Wands. Oh, goodness gracious, bro. Whew, King of Cups at the bottom of the dang deck. There is a lot of potential here. It requires for somebody to detach elsewhere. Or just detach from a false belief of who you are, especially if you've been going with this narrative like, oh yeah, I'm the wounded warrior, I've been through this, that, and the third, I don't deserve love because it's like, that's talking about Shakespeare ass shit. If you don't just let shit be, well, if you want to let love in, let it the fuck in. Some people are ready even though they say they're not. Some people aren't even though they say they are. It just really depends. Some of you guys may actually be ready for the real shit. It's just that even if some people do get out of shit and be ready for the real shit because they knew what they want in the last thing, that somebody wasn't taking them serious or something. That's what I don't understand, because when I'm serious, I'm serious. Somebody ain't taking me serious and they prolonging shit and, dipping and dodging, and it's like, I'm not going to sit here and try to fight you, argue. I'm just going to let it be what it is and chuck it up to, you didn't really want it as badly as you said you did, I guess. Or whatever, because it's, I don't know why people can't just tell people what's up. It's always got to be some cryptic ass shit. I'm gonna do this and so they can figure it out. It's like, okay. It makes sense. I mean, I completely get it. You have the right to feel how you feel and want to act how you want to act, even if it's petty or whatever. It's fine by me. If I'm pissed, let me be pissed and let me tell you why I'm pissed, or maybe not. That's fine, because everybody, I mean, you gotta get it out. Shit, you gotta let it be known that shit, you're mad. But going around throwing shit and slamming doors and shit, like, obviously something's wrong. What's up? What's good? What's good, Cheryl? And you need a ride where? You think I should leave? Oh, sorry. Do you think I should leave and go to this other town? Do you know anybody in that other town? Even if you don't, it doesn't matter, because I don't know anybody in this. Well, I kind of do, but not really. And I just came here. I mean, I didn't just come here. I've been here for like over a year, like a year and something now. I ain't even really trying to get to know many people here, because I wasn't trying to stay here this long any damn ways. However, it was just part of the next step in whatever direction I was going to take. How are you, Cheryl? All right, more personality on the table. Let's see what else we got. Some of you guys could have grew up in an abusive household, could have been an abusive father, and it could have been a lot of manipulation and shit going on in the situation where a person was also stealing people's power away, like, you know, a grown adult taking something from a kid and nah, you can't have it, and putting it somewhere they can't get to it on purpose. Is like, that's to punish you because of whatever. Pick something. Some of you guys might have dealt with shit like that. Stay warm. Oh yeah, I feel you on that one. Oh yeah, that's right. Shit, there's a whole like thing going on Midwest and whatnot. Where you at? Hopefully you're hopefully it's not too bad, or you're not slap dab in the middle of some shit. I feel like they're trying to create. Oh yeah, you're in the. I know Texas is getting hit with a lot of stuff. Well, it was more so like, was it Dallas or Fort Worth? But of course it moves. So I don't know where all it hit. I haven't been paying attention to all that. I feel like they're trying to create like a day after tomorrow type of shit where they did the icing over, you know, the winter storm that was fucking insane, and it iced over everything, except for like Greenland or some shit. Not Greenland, Australia or something like that. I forgot. Okay, good. Some of you guys, you learned a lot from your father not being around. You can be a life path 3 to 5. You can be 32, 23. Don't have to. Herman is here. Or this could be somebody else. Yeah, father. Older person. Yeah, in the family. Have you on a Leo. Got strength, and you had the sun. Alright, so what is it you're working on? Some of you guys are working on some father wounds. Some of you guys definitely wasn't treated too nice or too fairly with a father figure in your life at any given time. You can deal with a Libra father, you don't have to. This is what showed you what toxic masculinity looked like. And somebody who doesn't follow, if anything, they oppress. Sorry, it's not somebody who is somebody who doesn't lead. If anything, they oppress and go aggro to kind of get their way, you know, to get you to respect them, so they think, or fear them or some shit like that. And it's always grandiose with a person that doesn't really show up like that, though. Like, yeah, I'm such a great father, I must be. Like, look at me, look what I'm doing, look what I have, look what my kids are wearing. It's like, yeah, but you lock them up in basements and shit and starve them and whatnot whenever they don't do something you want. That's not just because you shower them with expensive clothes or name brand this, that, and the third. That don't mean shit. So yeah, like I said, some of you guys could have learned what toxic masculinity looked like. Or maybe you're just now noticing that. Maybe you're just not understanding it. Maybe not noticing, but it could just be where you're just now understanding by dealing with things you already dealt with, like, oh, this is the wounding. I got a father wound. Not saying that it's like something that's really keeping you from, you know, reaching your full potential or whatever. But this could be something where it's keeping you from, this could be where you're attracting certain people that does the same thing. Grandiose ideas, but never the follow through. Not really a person that connects on an intellectual level for whatever reason. Maybe they feel like it should be all emotional, or it should be all about providing, but it's like, but where's the fucking stimulation for, like, you know, shit like that. Some of you guys, it could have been where somebody might have thought that they were smarter than they were, or is, or whatever. This could be the shit that you attract as well because of these. I'm not saying it's a wounding where it's stopping you, but it's just a wounding period where it's like, this is what people, they think they're coming into your life, or they're in your life, and this is kind of how they react. This is kind of how they move. This is kind of how they do things. And it could be because this is what you, I don't know why I'm just shimmying my shoulders, but this could be what you know, they're driven by ego. You can definitely have people where it was the same way. They're driven by ego. This could be people you dated, courted, fiancéed and shit. Very closed, very rigid, very cold. However, wanted to be an authority figure, wanted to lead, but didn't know how to lead, because anytime something don't go their way or they don't get their way, automatic punishment for you. Now you're the problem, and how dare you be born because of my recklessness. Do you hear that shit? How crazy that shit sounds? Yes. So you can also have people come in your life that does the same thing. Grandiose ideas, no follow through. Only way they know how to fucking take control of a situation is by manipulating shit and doing weird shit, or withholding. Everything is ego driven, so it's never fucking genuine, or at least don't feel like it as soon as it starts being an inconvenience to them. Literally not what a masculine is supposed to be in your life. If you're a female, even if you're not, they're supposed to show a particular type of energy because they're supposed to protect. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be all about providing and money and shit. You might have had a father that had money and provided, but they might have not, everything else was just not there, whatever the fuck that means. Like they thought that just buying, oh, just take my credit card, or just, oh, let me just buy you these expensive ass shoes for $200 and something, or whatever, then that means that I'm father of the year, or I'm whatever, I'm father of the year, I must be the best dad ever. It's like, it makes them feel like, they ain't do nothing wrong, they can do no wrong, they're better than, whatever. I think I know who this is. Yep, it is, because he usually does it in parts, like one at a time. I don't know why I'm still drinking that shit, but yeah. So I feel like something was very much so just not there. Like ghost. Like, where is the leadership? Where is, it's like, where, so you might have definitely had situations where you were the leader, or you were the one that was trying to steer shit, because some other people don't step up, or they say they're gonna, and they just don't do, there's no follow through, no reliability. You might know exactly how that is because you went through that before, dealt with that, whatever. And now it's like, now you know the difference between somebody who takes care of things and someone who doesn't. So with the justice, some of you guys may actually be taking a father figure, child's father, whatever, to court. Or you want justice for the way you was treated or raised or something like that. You get King of Swords, you have Two of Swords. Ugh, man. In this situation with justice, yeah, this is definitely like somebody's father possibly even being in denial. Like, what? I was never this King of Swords reversed. I don't know why somebody feels so like offended that they weren't the person, they weren't the father or the mother or whatever they thought they were in a situation to you. They might have thought they did the best thing ever because they made sure they paid for your college and some other shit. But behind closed doors, like, oh, you get a C, I'm beating your ass, or you get a fucking C plus, I'm taking, you know, you're not eating for a week. Oh no, some crazy ass shit. That's not for everybody. I'm over exaggerating. I have to do that sometimes just so you can understand where the fuck I'm coming from. So with the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you guys can definitely be working on a father wound. Some of you guys can definitely be working on a way to express yourself. You know, to be more assertive, maybe ask for what it is you want. Not necessarily demand it or whatever. It seems like some of you guys seem like every time you ask for what you want, or you want something, or you're open to an opportunity, open to someone giving with this Ace of Pentacles, something stable, something secure. It's like, why would you want to be in a relationship or something where you're not secure? The person doesn't take care of you. They don't make you feel fucking special or anything. It's like shit like that is a thing. That doesn't mean you're simping. Like, please, with the bullshit. Especially if the person is a good person, like a decent person. They're not out here purposely trying to finesse and get you for your money and run your pockets. It's like, you know, it's not that, like, why is it gotta be so hard, bro? It's like ridiculous. All right, where we at? I'm pretty much about to end this shit. Okay, appreciate the likes. But yeah, some of you guys, you want King of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, straight like that. Because the Ten of Pentacles means the stability is already there. The commitment is already there. The money, you know, the legacy, all that shit is already there. Family shit, the values shit, all there. You know, the love is there with the King of Cups. You know, everything else comes later. Then you can continue to get to know the person and continue to see what's so exciting about this person. What is it you like, what you don't like, shit like that. And, you know, you build from there. I don't understand why that's such a fucking bad thing. Wouldn't have people normalize not making the person that they would want to be secure in a relationship not secure in the relationship, to create chaos and confusion and games and shit? That I don't understand. When did that become normal? Why is you know, doing decent things for the person you care about became simping? What the fuck is going on? Why? What is going on? For real though, I feel like you are changing the way you see things in situations and people, and knowing that maybe it's not that person's fault. Even at their big ass age, it may not be their fault, and they are very familiar energetically. Maybe even down to the way they put on their fucking socks. Anyway, somebody can be a life path 821. Somebody can be born in 82, somebody can be 28. Don't have to be random. February and August could be significant. Or February and, yeah, could be August. Start with this Prophet. So I get you up out of here. I see they're both holding on to something tightly. Some of you guys, you notice things you notice things that other people do not notice. And you also, it's like you don't really say much about it. You kind of keep it to yourself. Twice. Damn, you got 4 Pentacles. 2 different decks. The same ass shit. Yeah, 4. Stability. It's about stability. So some of you guys could be mentoring people, especially people who have been hurt, who've been let down, betrayed, stabbed in the back, wounded. You know all about that, right? Remember the whole counseling shit I said in the beginning and all that other stuff? Yeah, it's still here. You can be a spokesperson for God, or your morals are correct. You may not always be perfect, but your morals seem to be pretty straight. So I feel like this could be the energy. Maybe I said somebody may feel like you're mean because the way you go about a message, or the way that you go about getting in somebody's ass, or getting on somebody's ass for, doing, because they're doing this, that, and the third, or whatever the case may be. It can also be the same energy where it's like, it's tough love. I already said the shit. It's just more so of a tough love situation. It's not necessarily you're trying to be a dick, a bitch, or whatever. You can even say these things. People gonna take shit how they gonna take it. Even if you were to say, it wasn't that, it wasn't this, reassuring someone, that don't always work for people. Again, you can definitely just be, you see how she's holding on. I have to show this. How she's holding on to this. They're doing the same damn thing. Some of you guys just holding on to pain and hurt and shit. Let this shit go. This is, the hard part is already over. So you can go ahead and let go of that hate and that hurt and that pain and shit now. Somebody's holding on to it. I don't know if this is what gives them the ability to speak the gospel. Or preach the gospel. Or speak the gospel. Whatever. Anyways. Alright, it's been real. Anything else? And I'm getting off. Oh. Yeah, keep going. I feel like this is something that's worth investing in. You being a mentor for people who also have went through the lessons themselves. Especially when people are ready and they have what it takes to learn the lesson and to let it stick. Those are the people that need the most mentorship. It's like someone who goes to AA because they really need a sponsor. You're maybe that perfect fucking sponsor for this person for a specific reason, because there is a wounding there, or is a lesson in the situation. Whatever it is, because you see all these damn books. It could be anything. What's the fucking lesson today? What's today's mathematics? Alright, let me go ahead and get off of this. It's been real. Taurus is here. Gemini, Virg. I already had Libra up. Aries, Taurus. Aquarius, Cap. Alright. I'm out. See you guys later. Oh yeah, Scorpio too.